club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat, snapping they feet. I'm smoking up. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it.
By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Today, we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Tennessee Titans. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Play action. May. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
A man who played his college ball here in the Volunteer State in Memphis, Antonio Gibson. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Titan defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he's looking right side, and it's intercepted. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. May. Back to Gibson and another catch for him. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Rolling to his left. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air, May. Rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Here we go, throw.
May going to bat this one forward.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, it's May. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here is May. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kyle Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
70 Timberwolves. Panther left. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
To throw is Ward. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. The Titans sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing now, Ward. Looking left sideline, incomplete. When you look at this Patriots defense, right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
18-60, Buffalo 18.
Now Ward. That is caught. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Here's Ward. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Throwing is Ward. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Cougar 19, Mustang 19.
To throw, here's Ward. Working it, and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To the air again, Ward. And this one's incomplete.
It certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. This now a 3rd and 4. Again, it's Achane. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Achane. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The quick slant caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Dante Thornton, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Now 2nd and 5. Henderson running straight ahead. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 30-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he's just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays. And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Ward. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60, 19 Lions.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Come 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. Ward. To the sideline and incomplete. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Ward. He'll dump this off to Achane. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Devon Achane with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Douglas, the man in motion. They'll throw with May. Going deep for Diggs. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. To throw, it's May. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry, 34 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Patriots 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably stop a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little...
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Milton Williams there on the tackle. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 9 now from the 21.
Cut it, cut it.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he's up in it after a gain of 4, up to the 25-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. And taken right on the 30. Going to be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Gibson. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. They'll set up a throw. Launching one for Henderson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Amari Hooker. And the Titans will take over here just shy of the 30. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Ward now, throwing to start the drive. He completes it to Ridley. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Warriors, 17.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Lions. Let's go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
2nd and 6. Completes it to Douglas. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Dante Thornton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Titans 28, Patriots 17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I just wonder.
Stephon Diggs. He's to the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a first and 10. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Eluding the press, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Brings up 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. More. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hekker now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Jones on the return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over first and 10. throw, May. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And it is caught at the 10-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. And his kick is good. And that's going to tie things up now at 28. So give him 3 on that drive. And, you know, normally you'd say, we'll take it. But the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Hawk, 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. Go.
Back to throw. Ward. That's complete to DK. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for 10. And how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. To the air, May. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Setting up a screen for Stevenson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Good call there on 1st down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
On the counter, it's Henderson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
So he looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
On fourth down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. And his kick is good. And they have regained the lead. So it's his third field goal now with the ball game, and they needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back and forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Let's go. Trap 60. Trap 60. Cougar 19.
To throw is Ward. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. Second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Flush to his right. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
60 red. Ready?
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That'll put him at 6. Six receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Buffalo 18. Ready?
Throwing now, Ward. Short throw taken in by Conquo. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
18, 5 here. Go.
Play action. It's Ward. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. That offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the third quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick 6.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person just ended up in the end zone with the football. He was the one that answered the bell.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Ward. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Ward. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Ward to throw once more. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
70 Rays, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Cup 19, Cup 19. 60
Going for it. Here's Ward. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Carlton Davis picks it. And he's going to turn it to the 21-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing here is May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Here's Stevenson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Douglas, the man in motion. 4th down. Here's May. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Titans are right back in this football game. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Titans first down.
7 Pirates. 7
First and 10 at the 32.
Ward. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
For a Tennessee Titan.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward.
He's going to wind up and air it out.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. Left side complete to Lockett. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get...
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
At the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Ward. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Ready.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ward.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Harold Landry able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
18, find it. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's May.
Got his man. It's Williams.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. On the handoff, Henderson. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
They'll throw with May. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Here is 3rd down and 4. To throw, it's May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
19, target, 8, ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Moore. Able to hook up here with Ridley. And he'll have a first down, but a great tackle there keeps him from getting to the boundary. Ward now working out of the gun. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Well, he gets this deep into Patriot territory.
A gain of 43 yards.
Here's first down.
Titans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
And now he stops it with a spike at 8 seconds. Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 13.
Come on, come on.
Again, it's Ward. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. Probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that. We're programmed never to say never, but in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Titans, 35.
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Patriots, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.